So let's take a second and juxtapose this. A lot. I mean, I've heard it said when I've talked about Plug Intro and anyone local with folks that I know, saying, "Hey, here's a great idea. This does all these things." They say, "Oh, I'm already in XYZ National Networking Group. I already do X, A, B, and C, to help promote what I do." And they're not wrong, and there's nothing wrong with those groups. I do think these hold some sincere advantages over that type of group. Can we walk through, outside of not having to get up at the crack of dawn and go to a meeting, what else is it that this provides that a closed networking national group might not?
Wow, I'm so happy you asked that. First of all, I'm guilty as charged. I love people. So if you could tell me that there's a chance that I could meet some people that are interesting and far more advanced than me, I'll take it. I'll get up at 4 a.m. I'll be there at 5 a.m. I'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with someone. So I'm the biggest supporter of any type of opportunity to formally meet where there is structure and even cost a substantial sum, because I find the value. And that those organizations are proud, and they've reached a level of success that I don't think can be equaled. However, anyone would acknowledge that we have 24 hours in a day, and you can only meet one of those days, and you can only meet at a time that's not during business hours, and you can only fit so many people inside of a restaurant or a facility, and you can only require people to do so much that you can't make them do jumping jacks for 90 minutes or 2 hours. So there are shortcomings to this type of structured, ritualistic organizations. I think one of the big problems with these organizations are a few. Out of the time period that you are there, only a very short period of time is afforded to that person that day. You might get 1 minute, you might get 2 minutes. You're a talker, I'm worse. 90 minutes or 90 seconds is not enough. There's that. Plus, I'd like to speak to more than the people that could be contained in any one local restaurant. I'd like to speak to people who those members know. They have friends and family and clients, and those are members of the community who are successful and committed to their livelihood and their family, and we don't get access to them. Some people do not want to have the rules placed upon them, and some people don't really want to even spend the money or get up in the morning. And lastly, a lot of these organizations have a really tough standard, Andy. Referrals are tough. I don't always have business for a florist, a dentist, a jeweler, a chiropractor, an accountant, a DJ company. I don't always have that. Although I was successful, I was given much business, I gave much business. It's sometimes hard. It's a tough burden, especially those in the real estate industry. People are looking for very, very few deals. They're satisfied with just a few. And they're also limited to 1 or 2 referral partners in that group when there are many, many in the world. So I believe much more strongly in working within the digital age, where you have your phone, you send 40, 50, 100 texts a day, usually, some people, whether it's social or business, whether you like it or not, we've crossed that Rubicon. And I want to speak as many people as I can. I want to offer as many benefits as I can. In a formal networking organization, it's not yours. But anything I do with anyone local, I spurred this organization. Anyone local in Missouri or Seattle or Baltimore or Providence, Rhode Island or Miami or Chicago spurs this organization. They put the flag in the ground. And if I invite someone or someone I know invites someone, it comes back to the fact that this was invitation only and I hosted this opportunity. So there's an opportunity for reciprocal relations. When someone is invited, they are thought highly of, they're included, they are special, they are complimented. Whereas joining something, I could go to the ballpark, I could go to the theater, I could go to Walmart, I could go to Home Depot. No one invited me to those places. I have access. In a private organization, someone has warranted and merited that opportunity, that inclusion. That's really what we're talking about. And then lastly, most importantly, is the easiest thing to do is make some introductions. If you're going to run the 4-minute mile like Dr. Bannister, that's hard. if you're going to train, if you're going to even do anything of a tough job, those referrals can sometimes be really challenging. Whereas everyone, I know you do, Andy, have local friends and family, you have people you know. I have a bunch of people that I've worked with and really appreciate their company. That's a real opportunity, especially when there's a benefit to them to make introductions. And it doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be every week. It doesn't have to come with a cost, and it can be sporadic, but there's an opportunity to always meet people who can actually hire or refer you. We're not looking for viewers or clicks or likes or search engine optimization. I believe in the hashtag lives, not likes, really positively affecting others.